It's not often a game comes around and surprises me quite as much as Genome Guardian did. This is a game I discovered when I was watching Retromation and Alexa's channels. Both fantastic channels, by the way, if you enjoy roguelike and indie games like I do. Definitely go check those guys out. But yeah, I wouldn't have known about this game if it was not for their videos on the game. I went into it with pretty low expectations. I had a look at the store page and I thought it looked really similar to a game we've already played called Paper Planets. It's kind of got that similar tower defense-y, sort of point defense-y arena vibe, but when I actually dived into the game and gave it a try, plus the game's only like £5, it's super cheap, but I jumped in, I gave it a try, and I have to say the complexity on offer here and the actual like replayability available is really huge. It's got a huge like weapon system with a ton of customizability, really cool perk system, and just really good meta progression and collectability and a bunch of different items and stuff you can unlock. It's super cool, and I'm really looking forward to jumping in today and showing you why I love the game so much. This is probably like one of my favourite roguelikes I've played in a while, so I think I'm going to do a couple videos on this game, maybe 2 or 3, and if it does well I might do even more. But yeah, this is Genome Guardian. You are a microscopic turret nanomachine. You don't know where you are, why microbes attack you, or your purpose. You do know that you can reconfigure yourself using xenodata and materials. All of your scanners fixate on something far below. You have no choice but to dive into the abyss. Now, anybody who's played this game before will notice I have started a fresh save. I have played a bit of this game before today, but I figured if I want to start doing this on the channel, I thought I'd restart and I'd go completely from scratch, because if we go to the checklist section here, you'll see there is a ton of stuff to unlock. There's a ton of modes, and each one has 5 difficulties. There's a ton of different achievements you can unlock, a ton of different perks, a ton of turrets, and if we go to the arsenal here, there's a ton of different weapon combinations you can make too. So lots to do, lots of different enemies as well. I'll explain how the whole weapon system works here in a bit. I do want to note though that it does warn us that the music here is copyrighted, but from what I can tell it's mostly Kevin MacLeod music, so I'm not too worried. If the video does get copyright claimed, I will just re-record it without the music, or maybe put some of my own music over the top of it, but it's a risk I'm willing to take here. I've seen other YouTubers cover the game with the music on as well, so I think we'll be okay, but just in case, I do have a plan. So yeah, we're going to jump in here and I will explain how everything works. I missed the play button. Whoops. So here we are. You'll see, just like in Paper Planets, we have a circular arena, a wave counter, a timer, and we have us in the middle here. Little power-up just floated by. So there's lots of different enemy types in this game. I'll try and explain mostly what they do. Blue enemies will try and attack us from a range with projectiles. Purple enemies usually like to just come straight at you and deal contact damage. Green enemies tend to float around the arena and don't do much to attack you, but they will cause like blockades towards enemies. And yellow enemies just tend to be really tanky. And this is where the game gets interesting. So this is our shop. First one's free, but everything after this we do have to pay for. All of the weapons in this game fall into 4 different categories, and if we go to the arsenal, or is it the guide, and go to weapons, yeah, we'll get to see all the different categories. We have rapid fire, precise, spread, and explosive, so there's 4 DNA letters. And what's really interesting about this game is that these aren't standalone weapons, these are things you can add on to each other. So I have here a C, which is just a plain old pistol. It's just like a long-range weapon with a semi-good fire rate. But if I wanted to, like, I could have a pistol and a shotgun here, because I have a slot for up to 3 weapons. But if you want to get really zany, you can actually combine the pistol and the shotgun onto the same weapon, and you can make a completely different weapon. So in this case, a pistol plus a shotgun equals a hunting shotgun. Shotgun with a tighter spread for firing pellets, more accurately with higher velocity, consistently hits targets within its medium range. And if we go to the arsenal here, you'll see there is so many different combinations. Like, you can have 2 of one, 2 of the other, 2 of one, 1 of the other, 1 of another, all 4 for the same, or you can have all 4 different. I had like 2 runs when I played this, and I did not have the same weapon twice. Just a huge amount of like complexity to the weapon system here. Each weapon also has 3 slots for affixes, which you can get. Sometimes you can only put an affix on if it shares a letter with a letter in your weapon. And then you also have affixes for yourself as well, so you can actually see here, you also have stats, and you can also add stats to yourself as well. But yeah, we're just going to move on here. I've noticed, by the way, that I have started a fresh save, but the shop is showing as if I've unlocked some stuff already, which is kind of weird. But this is a completely fresh save. I'm starting this from scratch. You are experiencing the game as if I was playing it for the first time. So yeah, we just eliminate enemies where we can with our hunting shotgun. Try and make as much money as we can before the wave ends. You see, every time we eliminate a new kind of enemy, we get a little pop-up here, because that's being added to our microbes section. This is how many different enemies there are. So for each weapon combination, there's also a kind of enemy associated with that combination, which I think is really cool. Right, we're here at our second shop. I can buy accuracy and range for my hunting shotgun. I would like to save up for this pistol. I'm going to lock this in the shop, because I think getting, just like in Brotato, getting your initial spread of weapons is really good. I think we're good. I do like this fire rate +2. I'm probably going to lock that. Oh, I can only lock one thing at once. Interesting. Sorry if my throat's a little sore today. I'm struggling to speak very much. I'll lock the pistol. Why not? Let's go. I could try and turn this into like a machine shotgun, but I will need some rapid fire letters for that one. But no, this game really pleasantly surprised me with just how much depth it has, and I really do feel like I've only scratched the surface of what this game has to offer. So yeah, kind of joining me for the journey of exploration here as I discover more about this game and just enjoy it, because it is a really fun game. I'm really enjoying it. Alright, here we are. Submachine gun is probably a bit better. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add this onto my hunting shotgun. It costs a little too much money though. I could just add it as a separate weapon. Yeah, let's do that. I like the submachine gun. I'll keep the pistol. I can turn this into an assault rifle by putting a submachine gun and... In fact, no. Submachine gun and pistol, I believe, is sniper rifle. Anyway, getting too far ahead of ourselves here. Let's just go to the next wave. I'd say I'm a little nervous about the music warning at the start, but again, I've seen other YouTubers cover it just fine. I think the game is struggling to run a bit on my computer, actually. It ran fine on my laptop earlier. Let's turn off the glow. No, that won't help. Turn off the screen shake, definitely. Turn down the render scale to 150, and that should help us run a little bit better. Yeah, I'm feeling a little better now. I feel like this game may impact people with epilepsy just slightly. There's a lot of pulsing and a lot of glowing. So perhaps just a epilepsy warning for anybody who does suffer from that. Alright, we got pistol, submachine gun. I could try and get a minigun. No, I'm gonna add submachine gun to this, because I know what you get for combining all three of the weapons, and it's really cool. You get bouncy ball for one assault rifle, one pistol, one shotgun. Is that how you spell bouncy? Oh, I didn't think you had an E in it. A bouncing ball of energy that can hit multiple targets. Effectiveness greatly increases and perhaps relies on range upgrades. Whoops. That doesn't sound good. Couldn't get a speed upgrade, but I think I'm just going to go. Oh, I see. It's smaller than I thought it would be. It deals good damage, though. Did you see that? That was a lot of damage. 27 is not shabby. Whoa, okay, I didn't see that guy coming in from the side, not paying attention. There is a little circle, by the way, around our character. That is our overheat meter. So if we shoot our weapons too much without stopping, then we do overheat. So we need to kind of balance that. And that is something we can fix with meta progression upgrades. And here's something that happens. Every 5 waves, we have to pick a mutation. So the 2 that we don't pick aren't going to happen, but the one that we do pick does happen. So I've taken this one before. Don't take this one. This one's very bad. This one just kind of makes it impossible to do anything. Maybe I'll show this off, but I'm not going to take it in this video. Let's see here. Speed plus 50% to microbes with aDNA. aDNA can be annoying. They do go really fast. They're the ones that charge straight at you, so we'll have a look. Extra health to microbes with tDNA. They're already really tanky, so I'm okay taking this one. Let's take this one. Less fire rate, more accuracy. Nah, I'm going to keep going for this pistol here. I'm not going to take the heal. I have gotten hit once, but I should be okay here. Right. As we progress, you'll see we get little pop-ups telling us that our research rate has increased. If you look in the bottom right, there are 2 kinds of currency in this game. There is research and there is biomass. Biomass is what you use to upgrade yourself at the shops, and research is what you use to upgrade your future runs. So there is a meta progression system in this game. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I think it's a pretty good meta progression system. It's not too intrusive. It definitely helps though. Like, you will notice the difference. Oh, I can get it. I can get the all 4 types weapon. So if you combine all 4 weapon types, you get the 4 horsemen. An unapologetic return to form, combining the traits of the 4 starter weapons directly. Despite its simplicity, word on the Xeno Street is that nothing can match its power. This is a very strong weapon, and I'm hoping to show that off here. But yeah, let's go. I just think it's amazing how many different combinations of weapons there are. I just think that's really cool. Like, what a cool way of doing a weapon system. But yeah, the 4 horsemen fires 2 shots at once at a fairly good fire rate, and they do explode and deal pretty decent damage. So I think it's a really good weapon. Like 40 damage between the 2 of them with a really good fire rate is pretty decent. They don't bounce though, which I kind of wish they did bounce, but that's something you can like get with an upgrade. Ouch. No, I'm getting demolished. This kind of happens in the early game a little bit. I do want to save my money. I feel like I can do better on the next wave. I do want this pistol, but that fire rate is so good for this weapon. I'm going to get that fire rate for the 4 horsemen. We'll just see how that goes. Oh, here comes a purple. There we go. The 4 horsemen doesn't have the biggest like cooldown ever, so it should be fine. Focus on the purple guys, then the blue guys, then the yellow guys. They're just a tanky version of the purple guys. Yeah, just like we can get a combination of weapons, the enemies also work on the same combination system. So like, they also have 4 different types and they combine each other to make a variety of different weapons. So you'll see for each kind of weapon we can make, there's also a different kind of enemy. I think that's really cool, giving the enemies the same kind of advantage as we get. Let's take this then. And I think I'm just going to go. I do still want the pistol. I'm going to lock the pistol. Alrighty. Now we'll get a second. Oh wow, that accuracy downgrade is noticeable, isn't it? But the fire rate is good. Alright. Just try to keep enemies to a minimum here. Oh, you'll notice as well that occasionally we get giant versions of the enemies. They just have more health and drop more biomass than normal versions. I need to get this guy. There we go. Get him. Right, we're through. Size and fire rate down. Oh, I want to go for the pistol still, because I do think it's a really solid weapon. We're on wave 10, we're about a third of the way through a full run. I'm just going to put the disclaimer down here. I think it's possible to win the game on your first run, but due to how the meta progression works, I don't think it's very feasible. Like, it is a very hard first run for a roguelite progression. Oh, this guy's going to spin and try and hit us. We can knock him back, and we do so successfully. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, we live on 9 health. I think that invulnerability we got really helped. Microbes charge towards you without stopping. I've never tried this one, but it sounds awful. Offspring health minus 90%, offspring speed plus 100%. Seeing as though we're killing offspring in like 1 hit anyway, I don't think that's a big deal. Which one are the offsprings again? Is it these? No, what's offspring? Do we know? I don't think I've actually seen an offspring yet. Microbes are invisible until within range or until hit. That seems good. I'm going to take the pistol and I'm going to put it here. I'm going to start healing a little bit. Alright, we're up to research rate times 3. As we progress further into the game, we do get more purple stuff as well. I'll say the music in this game is really crazy. I do hope we don't get copyright striked. I think the soundtrack is really good. Like, if you want people to review your game, I do think you need to find a way to have the music not be a risk to the creator's channel. It should be fine. I don't see there being a big problem. And again, I can always just mute the audio if it becomes a huge problem. Not much we can do here, so I think I'm just going to go. Let's see how far we can get here on our first run. Okay, yeah, the enemies are definitely invisible. It's not a big deal. It's usually outside of the range we actually care about them anyway, so I'm completely okay with it. This overheat is sucking, man. It's awful. What is that guy? Oh my god. We are so toast. Yeah, this overheat is starting to cause a problem. I think that's the biggest roadblock to a successful run is the overheat. Power up chance plus. This is something that goes on us. So anything in a circular box goes on us. Anything in a square box goes on our enemy, on our weapons. I will go for an auto machine gun by combining an automatic plus a shotgun. Automatic shotgun, high rate of fire, shotgun spread should help because we have a bit of crowd control we need to deal with. I'm gonna try and keep my overheat meter as low as possible here. God, you're fast. Oh my god. That was such a fast one. Okay, overheating. You're overheating. Oh my god, I don't think it's going too well. I think this is our last wave, chaps. No, we survived. We survived. I think I need to take the health now. Really pushing it here. No, I just think the way this game handles diversity between runs is really interesting. I'm kind of geeking out because I just think it's such a well-designed game. Oh my god. Okay, I think it's over. It's getting a bit much to handle with our current heat management. It's always the first thing I upgrade in the meta progression is the heat, because the heat is like the biggest bottle cap here. Range and speed. I do want another weapon, so I've got to save money. We're living on a thread though. On a thread of survival here. 4 Horsemen is good, but I don't think it's that good. Maybe we prefer like a max upgraded shotgun instead. Because I've had that as well, and that's a really cool weapon. Okay. We're handling things pretty okay in this wave. Overheated. Oh boy. Okay, we're alive, we're alive. Microbes spiral towards you. I think I'm going to take that one. Microbes with tDNA are extinct. All microbes get plus 20% health. Nah. Microbe health less, microbe weight up. That's fine. I don't think weight is a big deal. Weight is how hard they are to knock back. Right, let's upgrade our shotgun. Oh, I didn't realise how expensive that was. I am going to lock the shotgun. Hopefully we can survive this wave. So we can get a better shotgun. Okay, I could see you. Oh boy. Invulnerable is very good. Gotta kill this guy. We're alive still. It's a miracle. That's a big boy. That's a fast boy. Oh boy. Alright, we're alive. We're alive. Take the shotgun. This turns into a wave repeater. Consistent flow of waves with added knockback power. Great for keeping microbes at bay. Cool. Can heal. That's great. We're about halfway through the run. It's getting really difficult. Which is why that meta progression system comes in handy. The more weapons we get, I'm pretty sure the harder it is to overheat. Don't know if that's a fact, but that is what I found out in my experience. I think I'm so dead. I mean, hold on. We're kind of cooking here. We're kind of cooking. I will say this game gets crazy. I hope that the difficulty doesn't die down as we go up the meta progression. I have a feeling it might, but I really hope the difficulty persists because I kind of really like that about the game. Power up duration extra. Max health plus 4 after each wave survived without taking a hit. No. I will take this and I'm going to lock this. And I'm going to try and get a assault rifle here. Fingers crossed that we don't die. I don't like this. Oh. Okay, we're surviving. We're surviving. I just need to manage my heat very carefully here. Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead. I am dead. Yeah. Defeat. Wow, you made it past wave 10 on your first go. Let's return to setup. Right, and I get to show you where this game really opens up, which is the meta progression. So here we get to choose our game mode. We don't have any more unlocked yet, but there is, I believe, 5 different game modes. And this is the meta progression. So you see there are a bunch of stats we can increase, kind of like a Hades meta progression system. What's another game that does it similar to this? Closest I can think of is Hades. I'm sure I could think of another one. So the first two things I like to fix here are the heat, because as you could see in the last run, that really does make surviving a lot harder. And also getting our research up. Making research faster just means we can fill out this tree faster too. So I'm going to get that, and I'm going to get some heat management stuff as well. But I can just kind of cap these out. I will also get research up to 60%, and that's kind of all we can do here. There are different turrets in the game. I think there's 46 available now, more to come. Each one has a different amount of weapons it can have and different slots that can go into weapons. Like you can see here, we get one weapon that we can upgrade a ton, and here we get 3 weapons we can upgrade a bit. In fact, no, this is extra defense, and then this is more weapons, but we get less upgrades on them. But it's really cool. I think it's a really decent system they got going on here. I don't know what the other ones do, but I really like it. You get to choose a perk too. We get one by default, which is heat max plus 15%, and then you get to pick your starting weapon. So from the 4 different weapon types, you get to choose one you want to start the run with. So we can go with the submachine gun, pistol, shotgun, bomb. And that's kind of just the game. It's really interesting. I've been having a ton of fun with it, and I'm really looking forward to doing more on the channel. I think we can go in for one more run here, so let's go with our newly acquired meta upgrades and see how far we can get. But I hope I've done a good job of kind of explaining what I like about the game. Also, I am starting with the submachine gun on this run. I just think this game has a lot of potential. It's really interesting. I think it manages replayability and run diversity in a really interesting way. I think the shop could use a bit of rounding out. It is a pretty basic, just random force stuff in the shop thing. But I think as the game progresses in its updates, that will become much more interesting. I can go for a minigun straight away. That seems fun. I don't know what's going on with my mouse. Holy moly, did you see that? It's kind of just drifting. Okay. 2 automatics gives us assault rifle, an automatic rifle that fires twice as fast as the submachine gun, albeit with a slightly more spread, easily nullifies quick, weak microbes. Cool. We could add 2 shotguns to the end of this maybe, to get a doubly fast shotgun. I'm not a fan of the shotgun weapon class, but it is good as a support thing to a good build. Maybe we could go assault, assault, pistol, pistol this time. And this is what I mean, you can have up to 3 weapons on the main turret, and each one can have 69 different combinations. It's super sick. I just love the weapon system in this game. It's so different to how other roguelikes have done it, but it works so well, and it amazes me that there hasn't been another roguelike that does it in the same way. There's been other games that kind of combine weapons. What's a good example? I mean, roguelikes have experimented with combination style replayability. If you look at Monster Train, for example, you only had 5 classes you could choose in that game, but you could have 2 classes work together, and you could have 2 different versions of each of the 5 classes. So you had 50 different combinations or something. It was really good. No, 25 different combinations, but from only 5 different variations. It was a really good amount of replayability you could get, and I feel like this game does it in a very similar way. I will lock this submachine gun, and I will upgrade to a 3rd weapon. Try and focus on our first weapon first. I would like to get up to minigun. God, am I talking too much? I really feel like I talk too much in my videos, but people come and watch them, and they leave likes, so can't be that bad, right? I'm just passionate about good games, I just really enjoy when developers do something a little bit outside the box and a little bit different, and this game definitely does something a little bit different, and I've been just loving it. Pistol. We're doing that instead, right? That just seems better. I'd like this to deal more damage. Don't know what sticky does. I'm assuming it makes our bullets stick to the enemies and deal damage over time. I'm really liking the fact that we're not overheating just constantly as well. So, in the future, I'll probably do about 2 runs per video, but I feel like as we progress further into the game, runs will start to get longer because we won't be dying halfway through. So maybe in future videos we'll do a run per video. Kind of just depends on how the game shapes out. But I'm definitely going to be playing this game more on the channel. It is a ton of fun. And it gets better as well. I played a bit further into the game. It gets better, and I can't wait to show you guys what I discovered. This game's just been a blast. Weapon discovered, burst rifle. I've never had this one. Precision rifle that fires small projectiles in pre-shot bursts, easily lands hits beyond mid-range. That's fun, so it's a bit like an assault rifle. This is personally what I would call an assault rifle in a video game, right? 3-shot burst, good accuracy, good range. That to me is quintessential video game assault rifle. But I guess we all have different opinions on that. I think the reason I think that is because of Nuclear Throne. In Nuclear Throne, the assault rifle in that game was a 3-shot burst. I loved that weapon. And I love that game. If you guys want to see me play Nuclear Throne on the channel, definitely let me know, because it's one of my favourite games of all time, and I have not played it in a long time. I used to do, like, the loops in that game. I think the best I ever got to was loop 3 or 4. What a good game. Shall we try out Microbes Charge without stopping, or do we trust our accuracy here? This can actually be good for some microbes, because some of them kind of miss you sometimes, and if they're smaller, the chance for them missing you is higher. Size minus 40% to microbes with GD in it. We'll just do this. I'd rather take the less size to one type than the less size to all types. I could add a shotgun onto this. I don't think it would be very good. I guess we can do it for discovery's sake. Let's try it out. 2 automatics, 1 pistol, 1 shotgun. We'll see how that goes. We're on the old research rate ×2 right now. Yeah, this weapon's fun. It's really heat efficient too. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay, okay. He's gaming. He's actually sending it. Oh Christ, this big one. Oh my god. Stop! How am I not dead? I got hit like once. How does he do it? Ooh, I could go for the submachine gun though. Submachine gun or shotgun? I'm less likely to do this one in the future. Oh, hold on. Before I even do this, I need to buy the slot. Yes, there you go. Let's just go to the next stage then. I'll put the shotgun on. It's something I probably won't do again, so I at least want to see what the weapon is that upgrades. God, that guy was so small. Whoa. The purple guys, I think, are the deadliest. That and the blue guys. The blue guys are really strong too. But the fact that the purple ones just beeline it to you, like at Mach 10, is pretty good. Okay. Those bullets do hurt you, but you can shoot them down with your weapons. Okay. Let's shove on the shotgun then. We get the Frost Thrower. That sounds badass as shit. A focused blue-tinted spout of intense fire with increased range, reduced spread compared to Flamethrower. The added range allows for extra easy piercing of multiple microbes. That sounds baller as shit. I'm going to lock the pistol here. And I'm going to preemptively buy a weapon slot. We may start wanting to put upgrades on. Oh, wow, that looks awesome. I take it back, this was awesome. It doesn't do very much damage, but it does give a burn debuff to them. It's like damage over time. Like, even if I'm not shooting them. So that's pretty cool. Got better piercing than the Flamethrower too. I have had that at some point. But I can kind of like do this in a sweep and then let the damage over time deal with them. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Wow, this one's doing pretty good. Most of the 4th tiers I found are pretty good weapons. Damage plus 30%. Damage 90% fire rate down. See, getting a damage bonus on this doesn't seem very good. Getting this on it seems really good, right? Because we don't care about accuracy anyway, we just want it to fire faster. That sounds like a plan. Yeah, just have it fire super duper quickly. Because I don't think fire rate increases your heat gain. I think that it just increases the speed at which you fire. So it's like, there's no trade-off, it's just a really good stat to have. Again, it wouldn't hurt to have some like in-depth description of this, but I think after we beat our first run, we get an advanced like section of the guide, which gives us a little more detail on how like the formulas of damage work. Alright, let's put this on here. I'm going to take submachine gun again. We're going to go for another high fire rate weapon. Probably shotgun this time. Yeah, shotgun probably wouldn't hurt. Don't need any health, let's just go. See, that accuracy down wasn't even that bad. And now we just fire this at like 1,000 shots per second. It's amazing. But you kind of see what I mean with this game. It's like every run is super duper different, and despite it being such a simple premise of a single point tower defense kind of game, there's so much variety you can get because of all the different combinations of things you can see. And from what I've seen, like there's a little ascension system tied to this game too. I can only imagine things get a little more complicated. Alright, microbe side down. With our weapon, that probably isn't that bad anymore. No more cDNA microbes, but all microbes get extra health. Microbes get bigger and have more health. I'm going to take the size down because I don't really feel like dealing with big tanky enemies with my DOT weapon. Extra 5 biomass from oversized microbes. That's pretty good. We'll be killing a lot of oversized microbes, so I think I'm going to take that. We're only on wave 10. We're only a third of the way through the run here. So there's still plenty of time. That is so small. Do you see him? He was such a tiny boy. Oh, they are really tiny, actually. This may have been a mistake. My concern now is that I won't even see them because they're so small. They're like little baby boys. I do see that one over there. He's so small. He's such a small baby. They're teeny. Oh, shit. I overheated with some enemies on the way. That was no good. Okay. What are we going to do here? I wanted this. So we're going to start making a ton of money. I'll take this shotgun. Homing. I think this only applies to weapons that already have homing. Unless it doesn't. Seems really good. I'm not going to take it yet though, because I want to focus on my second weapon. Alright. Try not to overheat again. Whoa! They move so fast. They just move so fast. But yeah, I really enjoyed my time with Paper Planet, so I wonder if I should jump into that game again. Because I've heard it's had some updates since I last played. And these two games are very similar. It's an oversized one for sure. Right, shotgun here. Take this shotgun. If we lock it, does it discount it? Because I swear that costed 15, right? Or was it just naturally on sale? I don't know. We have an automatic shotgun now at least. We could go for the same weapon again. I don't think that's a good idea since it is a low damage weapon. I wouldn't mind getting a more high damage weapon. Kill that oversized one because that's going to be some good money for us. Yeah, this run is shaping up to be a winner, I think. Despite the extremely small enemies. That guy is so big! Considering that we already have minus 40% microbe size, that guy must have been huge. Right, shotgun. See, doesn't that not cost 15? No, it doesn't. I'm just going crazy. I'm actually just going mentally insane. It's time to lock me up and put me in a straitjacket, I think. I think that's long overdue, to be completely honest. Wow, look at my fire rate now. I can just whoosh. Something so satisfying about that. Let me see if I can grab a screenshot for the video thumbnail. Hope you guys are enjoying the return to the content, by the way. I haven't recorded much in the past 5 months, but I'm super glad to be back. Wave repeater. Let's see if we can get up to the level 4 then, see what happens with AGGG. We have the wave repeater now, so I wonder what the next upgrade is. This DOT really isn't cutting it anymore, unfortunately. It's a bit weak. Whoa. If we can get a weapon that does a little bit more front-loaded damage, I think that would be very good. Yeah, just got back from work today, actually. I cooked my partner some food. He's not been feeling too well. I do hope he's okay. Microbes spiral towards you. Microbes charge without stopping. Oh, let's do this, sure. I'm not scared of a couple weenie babies. Let's get this. Wave spread repeater. A flood of high knockback waves that grow in size as they travel. Little can get past these wide waves, especially with size and fire rate upgrades. Speaking of, homing's pretty decent. I think I'm going to take the homing and put it onto this. Having a bit of homing on it probably won't hurt. But, does it matter? I don't think it matters. I'll take the pistol. But no, I won't. I'm just going to chill. See what happens. Whatever happens, happens. The wave repeater looks cool though. Look at this. I'll say all of the weapons in this game are really funny. I just think they're really cool. find it hilarious how small the enemies have gotten though. Our range isn't great, so maybe we should actually focus on a pistol weapon now to get some extra, like, high range. I like how you've got a little cone for our aim, and it's basically just at 50 degrees now because the shotgun spread is so high. A bomb could give us some damage. Let's try making a bomb weapon. So the bomb is just a high damage, like splash damage bullet, but it comes out really slowly, as you'll see. It's like got a really slow fire rate. But it does do a lot of damage. Oh. It's got a good range though. It's like, it's between like the pistol. Yeah, it's a little bit weaker than the pistol's range. On average. Hold on, overheating. Right, spinny, spinny. Spin to win. I think it's a spin to win time. We just killed an enemy called the Chunky, which I love. Okay. I'll get the second bomb. This gets us to a bazooka. Heavier bomb launcher that lobs a more powerful bomb with a doubly large explosion. I wonder if the explosion size keeps doubling. We have to find out now, right? I do need some more money to do that. Extra fire rate, more knockback. Extra fire rate, less accuracy. Let's put this onto the frost thrower. Or we could put it onto the wave spread repeater since the accuracy is already dog shit. Pardon my French. Dog shit. It is literally a 50-degree cone though. I don't see how that accuracy could get any worse. It could be a 360-degree cone, but that would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? So I'm gonna allow that because it's kind of its job to make be chaotic. Look how big that guy is. All right. So yes, I will buy this. I'll put it onto the wave spread repeater, and we'll go. Yeah, look at my aim cone. It's literally reversed. Like, it's like covering 260 degrees around me. I think that's absolutely hilarious. It's also probably really strong since all of our sides are covered now. Don't know what that enemy is, but it seems scary. Constructor. The enemy names are so interesting. Indie gun. This is kind of similar to a game I was trying to design in my final year of game design at university, but it was more of like it's kind of like a Geometry Arena style thing, but the weapon system was going to be very similar. It's really cool to see a game actually pull it off though and do it well. Cooling delay less. I do need space for that. I will upgrade this. Now upgrade this so I can take the next thing I see. Try and make as much money as possible. We're on wave 20, we are 2/3 of the way through the run. Again, it ends at wave 30, I'm pretty sure. So we'll see what we can do here. It's starting to get a little chaotic though, and the enemies are getting really tanky. It's a good thing we got that shotgun for a little extra damage. And that DOT is doing something. The knockback of this flamethrower is really not great. Okay, here we are. Health max 50%. Does not refill health. Can't re-roll the shop anymore. But I think I'm just going to pass. Not actually care about any of this. I'll upgrade this weapon slot again. So we can actually try and get to the max rocket. And I do want to see it. Because I bet the explosion is gigantomous. Some extra range on the frost burner wouldn't hurt. Because I would like it to actually hit the edges of the map. God, please don't copyright claim me. Because I tried recording this video once already without the music, and it just didn't feel right, you know, it just didn't feel good at all. And I couldn't find any suitable music, you know, it was kind of rough. Bomb, thank you. Get the mini nuke, an even heavier launcher that fires miniaturized nuclear bombs. The large explosions hit extra hard and frequently take out multiple hostiles at once. Interesting. You can get a crit chance up. Heat max less. Nah. I want to commit to the full weapon here. So yeah, I'm just hoping that the music does not come back to haunt me here. Should be okay. I do hope the game gets its own soundtrack though, so people don't have to worry about recording it in the future. Taking a bit of a gamble. Oh, here we go. What we got? Nuke. A gargantuan, full-size nuclear warhead launcher featuring the largest base explosion radius. With the right upgrades, this can wipe out every visible microbe in an instant. Wow. I really want to get that up to full then. I will take a heal. Because we have 4 fully upgraded weapons now. Let's get some space to upgrade even more. And now it's just a matter of... Oh yeah, look at that explosion radius. So I'm just going to do like spin to win strats here. Whoa, that guy went lightning speed. This guy just looks like a giant padlock. I think I have killed a fair amount of the enemy types already. I'm still killing new ones though. That's what amazes me. Every time I think I've seen everything, a new thing just shows up and it's different. It's kind of awesome. Cooling delay less. Yes, please. That sounds really good. Fire rate, accuracy down. Projectiles plus 200% fire rate down. I can get double shots on my frost thrower now. That sounds bad. We're not going to worry about that right now. Yeah, the frost thrower's base damage actually isn't that good, but the DOT it does is pretty decent. I feel like there's an enemy running around that is so small I can't see it. Look at this little guy moving side to side too. 106 damage on this nuke, by the way. It's kind of huge. I'm really feeling this cooldown delay reducer. Sticky. So I try and get a sticky nuke. I want to see what sticky does on the frost thrower. Let's see what that does then. Oh, it sticks to the edge of the map. Whoa. That seems really good. that seems really good because that's going to make sure everything gets a bit of damage over time, right? Wow, that's decent. I'm taking a photo of this. There we go. There's just so much broken run potential in this game. It just seems really decent. Oh, what a fun game. You can get some shield. Bounce. It doesn't want to go on this. Why not? Mod will not do anything. This weapon does not contain any DNA with the matching color. I see. Can we put it onto this? Let's see how that goes. Oh, it's gonna go crazy. Oh boy. Yeah. We're doing some... We're starting to do some broken things on this run. This is a lot more broken than my first winning run of this game. This is awesome. This is why we play roguelikes, right? Moments like these where you just completely screw the game. This is what it's all about. This is the dream. Fire rate down, size plus. We are about to have the nuke of all time. How big is this? Oh my god. I am taking screenshots because this is hilarious. I need to wait for the overheat and then we go again. Yeah. We're doing things now. But we are doing the big game. So much freaking power. Damage up. Range up. Cooling rate plus. Range up, speed up. Let's put that onto this. Let's go. Oh my gosh. We are God, destroyer of universes. Okay, cooldown. Start spinning again. It is Death Destroyer of Worlds. None shall stop me and my nukes. Oh my goody goodness. Not many waves left. We'll see what we can do here. Bounce and range plus. Don't have any of the appropriate DNA for that. So we're just going to hope we get something relevant to our nuke again. Getting another size upgrade could be kind of hilarious. Wouldn't mind seeing that again. We are... Oh, bugger. I did take a really bad hit of damage there. Mainly because of cooldown. You need to make sure you don't overheat because I'm pretty sure it adds to the delay of how long it takes to cool off again. Right. Size weapons with GDNA or fire rate accuracy down? Take fire rate accuracy down. Size up? Oh no. Oh no. This is final wave. The nuke is just, yeah, it's half the screen. It is a little strong. This is the final wave anyway. I don't think we have much to worry about because we have quite the arsenal. Because it just sticks to the side, right, and guarantees burn damage. Wave ending, and I think that's a GG. Excellent victory. New highest wave. You've reached the depth checkpoint, now the real journey begins. Future challenges will be much tougher. Beginner tips have been turned off in settings, and the guide has 2 new pages for advanced players. Turn to set up to face depth 1 or continue onward to gather more research before you retreat. I'm going to go back to set up. But yeah, we unlocked a new game mode, shoot 'em up. We unlocked some advanced tips in the guide. But I hope that has shown you why this game is so awesome. I'm definitely going to be doing more of this on the channel. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye everybody, love you all.